All right, today we're looking at Lesson 22, Complex Sprite Movements for Code.org, and we're just going through the skill building activities and kind of going through the lesson itself. So this is the first skill building, and I kind of skipped over just the first part, the prediction. It says velocity in the counter pattern. This is what we're working on here. So this says this program already makes a car move across the screen, but it's going very slowly. But using the velocity x property with the counter pattern, you can change the sprite speed during the program. So what we really need to do is we're working down here in the draw loop. Okay, so we're going to run this real quick, and you can see it's moving, but certainly not fast enough for what we want, because it's not very much of a race car right there. So what we need to do is we need to drag out a couple different blocks. The first is this, because what we want to do, and maybe it talks about it right here, is add code to make the card speed up, drag out a velocity x block inside the draw loop, which I guess I could have done that in place of the equals. And then you're going to kind of put this together like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drag out the velocity x right here, drag out another one right. Oops, actually we want to do some math here, because what we want it to do is we want it to increment. We want it to, every time it goes to the loop, it's going to accelerate. So it's going to get faster and faster. The way to do that is with variables. In this case, velocity x would act as a variable for this. And we're going to take its value and we're going to add to it each time. So it's going to get faster and faster and faster as the loop keeps going through. Okay, so we're going to drag this out here as well. We'll go ahead and put car and car. And let's just take their 0.2 that they have here. This is the initial setting. And what we're going to do is we're going to add 0.2. So what's going to happen is, as it runs through the loop, it's going to start at 0.2, go through, add 0.2, be 0.4, go again, 0.6, 0.8, 1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, and so on. Okay, I don't know why. Just doesn't like my decimal there, I guess. Maybe if I do a 0. There we go. Okay, so if we run this now, what will happen is the car will start out slow and will progressively get faster and faster as it goes. There you go. See? Okay. So hopefully that helps with that. But this is basically how you increment things in programming, is you add them to the previous value, and the loop just keeps increasing each time. All right, so let's move on to part 3. So in part 3, the falling rock, it says in this program the rock should speed up as it falls down the screen. So instead of .x, we're going to use .y for this, but basically the same concept. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop this in here. We're going to use the math, and we're going to increase it because y starts at 0 up here and goes increases. So we want it to increase each time it goes. And then we're going to drag another one of these. And they have 0.5, and I think we'll just stick with that pattern. So let's go ahead and run this. There we go. So again, just make sure also that your variables, you check your spelling on your variables, and make sure you have the plus in here. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and move on to the last part. All right, so this is the last skill building for lesson 22. So if we look at this real quick, what we want to slow things down, it says. So the car's going to run into the water. You'll need to use the counter pattern to slow it down. And it says add code to slow the car down before it goes into the water. Drag out a velocity x block into the draw loop. Use the counter pattern with velocity block to decrease by 0.25. So decrease. So we're going to subtract. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll also talk a little bit about what else they have. So we're going to decrease that now. So we're going to subtract from it. And drag this one out here too. And then we're going to go ahead and put car, and then we want, it says to do 0.25. Okay, so let's go ahead and add that. And so now when we run this, the car is going to slow down. Now, they do talk about a challenge here. It says, can you figure out how to use a conditional with the above counter pattern to get the car to completely stop before the water? Okay, so there's a couple different, the way to do this is you could add, and I'm not going to put it in here because it's a challenge. I want to see if people can get it, but you're going to drag the if out here. And you can keep this within the if and just set your conditional in here. So, you know, we're really looking for that car's velocity, right? And so we're saying, you know, if that car velocity ever is greater than 0, then we want to have it subtract. So essentially, we're going to, as it starts at 10, right? So it's going to automatically use the if, and it's going to keep subtracting 0.25 from it. And eventually it'll get down to 0 and it'll stop. That's basically what this is doing here, but you're just throwing an if around it and putting a conditional in there. So if you want to give that a try, you could do that as well. All right, hopefully this helps you. Good luck with your coding.